These are the most heartwarming comedian moments that will relieve your stress. Let's start with the moment where Kevin Hart noticed a kid in the spotlight who reminded him of his own childhood, and he decided to give him a gift he would never forget.
Whatever college I get into.
Why? Tell me why.
Because I want to get into college. I want to be the first person in my family to graduate college. Especially because we're immigrants.
You want to continue your career, become a lawyer?
Yup.
Have you applied to college yet?
No, not yet. Right now I'm a sophomore.
Okay.
So I'm in 10th grade. I'm still looking for the options.
Everybody stop for a second. What he just did was take advantage of a moment to ask a real question, and he asked to seize the moment and grab an opportunity. You got yourself a deal, and here's why. Here's why. You could have asked for anything. You could have done something on the other half. You could have been on the other half of questions. You could have been on the other half of a one. But all I was talking about was future.
We all know Matt Rife as the king of crowd work, and he never misses a beat when it comes to landing a joke.
What's your name?
Amelia.
Amelia. Man, I wish you would disappear like Earhart. I really do. Shut up. That's exactly why I'm not talking to nobody in the back. You're thirsty.
But sometimes even our favorite comedians can get emotional. Just like the moment Matt talked about his grandpa passing away and how it left a deep wound in his heart.
And I wanted to dedicate this special to my grandpa because just under 2 weeks ago, he passed away. And the whole show, I mean, this whole special taping almost didn't happen. I mean, he's my best friend, and I love him and miss him so much. And he wasn't able to come to my first special taping last year.
And it hurt even more for Matt because he was extremely close to his grandpa. After what happened to his dad, his grandpa was the one who truly supported him and helped guide him on his path as a comedian.
For this one, a couple of months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago, when we decided we were going to do this special, I really, really wanted to fly him out here, and he was very excited to, because I wanted to kind of immortalize and in front of everybody that was here, tell him just how much he meant to me and just thank you for every single thing that he did.
So, we all know Andrew Schulz as one of the best comedians of modern times and how he never fails to amaze his audience.
Usually women make how many eggs a month, miss? Oh, you're trans. Well, I picked the wrong person to ask.
But what you're about to see will melt your heart. Andrew Schulz brought his dad on camera and talked about how thankful he is for everything he did to make him the man he is today.
I remember when I first started comedy, my dream was to one day headline Madison Square Garden, and I would tell people that, and they would all usually roll their eyes, or they'd kind of laugh at the notion of it. I told you that that was my dream.
Boy.
And I said, one day I want to headline Madison Square Garden, and I remember you stopped what you were doing, and you looked me in the eyes, and you said, I'll see you there.
Wow.
And it was like really important to me because I felt like I wasn't the only person that believed it could happen.
Wow.
And you see, guys, there was a reason he brought his dad here. This is where he shares something with him that completely shocks him.
I know as you get older, sometimes things become hard to remember, but I remember everything. So the reason I brought you here is, I wanted to say thank you for being the most amazing dad ever. And the other reason I want to bring you here is because I want to let you know that when my tour comes to New York, I'm going to be headlining Madison Square Garden. Wow. So I'll see you there.
You definitely will see me there.
Love you so much.
But this wasn't the only wholesome moment from Andrew Schulz. Watch how things took a surprising turn during one of his live sets.
Okay, how many years together we got? 3 years? What are these guys over here? Are you black? What are you? He said Dominican. They think that's different. Dominicans all day will swear they're not black and then just say the N-word. Like, what? No, we could do it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And that's your girl right there? How old are you, bro? And you, miss, how old are you? 30 and 31 Dominicans. You should be great-grandparents by now. What the fuck you mean you're not married? Come up on stage. I need to see y'all. Get up on stage. Both of y'all.
And little did she know, Andrew and the man were actually planning something, and they surprised her in the most heartwarming and hilarious way possible.
Wow, man. So you said you've been together for how long? 3 years you've been together, man. Why aren't you guys married?
Ask him.
Will you marry me?
Hell yeah!
Will you marry me?
We all know Theo Von as one of the most unhinged comedians on the planet. And for those who don't, he basically has no filter.
How would you feel if you woke up like,
I think I would just like see what it feels like to just
say nigga?
No, I wouldn't say it. I might write it down. I would write it down.
Rather be blind or dickless, dude. These days, probably dickless, I think. I had a blind kid in my neighborhood when I was growing up, and actually, no, this dude was deaf, actually.
So behind his character, Theo hides a difficult childhood that he usually keeps low-key. But in this clip, while he was on a podcast, he broke down in tears talking about his mother.
Yeah, just to have some my mother didn't look at me, right, when I was a child. I don't remember my mom. I don't, like, and I don't say that I don't need sympathy or anything. I'm just saying that as an adult, right, recognizing that this child wasn't looked at in the eyes. My mother, like, I love my mother. I'm thankful for her. I'm glad I exist. But yeah, if there were an emotional thing, she couldn't connect. Like, she almost had like an emotional autism.
Yes.
Like if it were physical, if I got hurt, she could help.
Right.
The second I got hurt. But if I'm sitting across from her feeling a certain way,
yes,
it doesn't even, it's like, she won't come to me.
Yeah.
Makes me feel bad for myself. It doesn't make me feel bad as an adult, but it makes me feel bad.
And just like Theo Von, comedian Trevor Noah was on a podcast where he was asked to share his experiences from his traumatic past.
Got a phone call one day that your mother had been shot by this man. What goes through your head in that moment when you get a call like that?
What went through my head was I knew exactly who did it. I knew what had happened. It's one of the worst things that comes with growing up in a house of domestic abuse and a house where you're dealing with an alcoholic is you become hypersensitive and you become really good at predicting things. I would know by the sounds of the footsteps whether or not my stepfather was sober or drunk.
And if you've ever watched Trevor's comedy shows, you would have never guessed that he was carrying such a tragic past.
And then you find out that there's been a bit of a miracle, I guess, because the bullet has missed all of the fatal parts of the head.
It's such a drawn-out feeling and moment because time is weird. It stands still when you're experiencing the worst of it, and it flies when it's the best of it. It's a very strange experience to have because I grieved the loss of my mother, but then she didn't die. But I completely grieved her as if she was gone. Like I cried because she was gone. I didn't cry because she was hurt. I was like, it's over, it's finished. Every thought ran through my head. I was like, wow, I'm raising my brothers now. I was like, okay, I guess now I'm the head of the household. It's amazing. Like my brain spun and I was already now thinking.
Now, I know the last two clips were a bit heavy, so let's lighten the mood with a heartwarming yet funny speech from Dave Chappelle. In this moment, he compliments Kevin Hart for everything he's done for his community and for others, never once asking for credit. This speech from Dave is truly going to melt your heart.
Kevin is one of the greatest comedians I've ever seen. And Kevin is one of the greatest men that I've ever known. Hello, Jerry. You bring joy to our environment. People don't know all the things that comedians go through and how difficult, how heavy it is to wear the crown. But man, I swear to God, you do it with so much grace, so much kindness. Man, I know every story of all the comedians that you help out. I know how you go back to Philadelphia and support your neighborhood. And I know that inside you feel awful sometimes, but I've never seen it on your face, and I've never felt it in your presence. And I am honored to know somebody like you.
And what Dave said is so true. Kevin always tries to keep a positive vibe inside him, and also toward everyone around him, never showing negativity or emotion. But Dave wasn't going to leave Kevin on just a single note.
I really wish you would have come when I won this award. Oh, no, niggas was busy. Niggas was busy. I said it about myself, but it's true about many of my colleagues, all of my colleagues here tonight. In your life, in any given moment, the strongest dream in that moment wins that moment. And my God, Kevin Hart, you are a very powerful dreamer. I love you so much. And never forget that I said it, because we only get to talk on podcast. I'm fucking